If you've followed self-improvement for a while now, you probably already know what you need to do. You probably already know what it takes to succeed in life. But what's keeping you from actually achieving your dreams, your goals? What's stopping you? You know everything you need to know in order to reach success, but you're unwilling to take action, and that's your problem. A lot of people, when first discovering self-improvement, they tend to, try out these different things like meditation, going to the gym, reading, all this. Yet, they always seem to fall short or just give up at some point. And then the cycle continues over and over and over, and it just seems like a endless cycle of despair, with no escape. Because, for instance, you're consistent with going to the gym or exercising or reading those 10 pages a day, or it could be whatever. You start to pick those habits up, and then at some point you just give up, and then you slowly start to lose those habits, and eventually you just completely stop and fall back into your old routine. And then you get super pissed off at yourself, and then you get super demotivated, and that spark lights up again. You suddenly get this burst of motivation out of nowhere, and then you repeat that same process like you did before, and that cycle will just play on repeat for most people. And that's why discipline is so important in life, because you can't just be dependent on motivation all the time. You're not always gonna have motivation, and that's what leads to you falling short of being consistent. A lot of people are driven by motivation, and they need motivation from all these different kinds of external sources, which isn't optimal in the long run, because eventually you're just gonna stop. And a lot of people, they need some sort of, they need to have some sort of, you need to experience some sort of breaking point. You can't just start, can't just become successful by being in your comfort zone. You gotta reach some sort of breaking point that'll boost you to where you want to be or where you want to get in life. So it's not because you gotta find problems in your life, but you gotta realize that what you're doing now isn't enough. What you're doing now isn't good enough, and you gotta realize that. You gotta get so fed up with yourself that you're just ready to burst. You're ready to break free from this torture chamber that you call your life. Well, it's not necessarily torture, but it's just the fact that you're so mediocre that really just pisses you off deep inside and urges you to, reach up and start working towards your dreams and aspirations in life. For a lot of people, a breaking point that will motivate them to strive further than they've ever strived before could probably be getting fired from their job. Everything's your girlfriend just broke up with you, just got fired from your job, your family hates you. Factors like those can be your reason to succeed. You just get so angry, you just can't take it anymore, and you gotta find a way out. There is no other option. You can't just lay around and just accept it. You're not willing to do that. So you gotta find a reason. You gotta have a reason to achieve success. You gotta have a purpose. What a lot of people do when they don't have purposes, they try to distract themselves with instant gratification, scrolling social media, eating junk food, everything that's just instant gratification, because they don't really have a purpose in life. So they need some sort of distraction to keep their mind off that fact that they don't really have anything going for them. So that's why a lot of people, they just drift through life without ever even attempting to do anything about it. So yeah, find your purpose, find a reason to get mad, find your reason to gain some momentum towards success.